Hi everyone, thanks for turning up tonight. Thanks for being here and making the effort to come. I actually want to speak about a topic that's really dear to my heart. It's about manifesting. It's funny because manifesting is something that I've always just really pondered about and really wondered, how does it all work? How does this manifesting thing work? One of the things that actually happened to me was what I did was I read a book called The Magician's Way, and I went to an introduction based on The Magician's Way. And Magician's Way is this best-selling metaphysical book, and it really introduced me to the power of manifesting. And when I read it, I was thinking to myself, wow, this guy manifests car parks, he manifests things in his life, he's creating all these things, and he's also creating things that he doesn't want to, and shows you these patterns that this guy is creating in his life. It made me wonder about what patterns that I create in my life too. Because when I look at my life, for example, at the moment, there's certain things that keep happening and patterns that I keep manifesting. That's very, very interesting. And things also, for example, okay, here's an example, parking, right? I was one of those people that, I always wanted to be one of those people that would just manifest parking. And I always looked at other people with envy about those that can manifest parking spaces. So I actually decided one day that I would be one of those people that would manifest car park spaces. And it didn't happen overnight. What happened was, but it did happen, but what happened was, I started to just go, okay, you know what? I'll visualize. So I don't know if you guys have heard about The Secret. Yeah, The Secret. Yeah, great, excellent. So The Secret talks about how what you visualize, you create in your life, and also attaching emotions of joy and for example, success and all those kind of emotions to the visualization, to the end result, will create that end result and also that feeling of that end result. So what I did was I started to visualize car park spaces, and I would be driving down the street and I'd turn over and I'd go, okay, this street, I'm going to have a car park space. I'm seeing it, and what started to happen was sometimes it would happen, like I would actually get a car park space in that street, and sometimes I wouldn't. And those times that I wouldn't, I would just keep driving, okay, that's okay, like no attachment. The difference was that I found with times that I did manifest was the attachment versus non-attachment. So I wasn't too fast. I would go, okay, so I didn't manifest at that time, that's fine. Let me drive around a little bit longer and see if there's another one on this street. It was a game. And I realised that when I did play that game, lo and behold, there would be a car park space. So I would play this game, this car park space game, and I noticed that the more and more I play this car park space game, with no attachment to the end result of I've got to get a car park space there, otherwise, oh my God, I'm not a manifestor, and oh my God, all this pressure on myself. Lo and behold, if I didn't get it the first time round that I thought I would, or that I visualised, I would get it the second time round when I go around again. And I noticed that pattern happening, and then more and more, I would actually get it in the street that I've actually been visualising. I would actually see the car park space that I wanted, and then someone would pull out, or someone would, or there'd be an empty space there when I pull in. So I noticed that manifesting really involves, for me, personally, being non-attached and treating it as a game, treating it as something that, yes, I might get it, or no, I might get it, and that's okay. Because I'm learning what actually works, what actually doesn't work, in that it's a game, and that it's not the end of the world if I don't win this game as such. if I don't create this thing that I wanted, this thing that I wanted. So I'm noticing in my life too about creating things with attachment. Like, for example, things that I really want in my life, like money. I really want money in my life right now. I'm in this spot at the moment where I'm winding down my business. I'm looking to create a business or actually create a vocation and mission and career around speaking and facilitating and teaching. So right now I'm in this transition where I believe that I need money in order to create what I love. And so there's a lot of attachment around it, and I noticed that in that world, in my world around that is not manifesting the way I want it, because I've got so much attachment around needing this capital to create this thing that I love and that I love really dearly. And also there's a lot of attachment around that as well. A lot of attachment around creating this mission and purpose of mine. And really, to be honest, I mean, at the end of the day, isn't it all just a game? Like, it's all a game. One of the things I've been noticing that I'm successful in doing is I've recently become single. I've been married for a very long time, and I've only been recently single a couple months ago. I thought to myself, I really would like the experience of being with certain men. Just why not? I'm single now, why not? Let's see what happens. And I actually don't have a lot of attachment around it at all. I'm like, if I do, I don't. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And it's funny because, for example, the other day I was thinking to myself, it's so funny that I'm sharing this information, but anyway, I'm going to share away. And then I was thinking to myself, I really like dating that African-American guy a couple of months ago. That was really fun. Gee, I really like another African-American guy. That would be really cool. I just really like to, that would be cool. That would be a nice thing to have. And lo and behold, that was a thought that I had like a couple of days ago. And a week ago, and a couple of days ago, I met this African-American guy who was really cool and good looking, and those are the things that I was looking for right now in my life. And and he was fun and everything, and he was the age group that I was looking for, and it was, he's only here for a short time, and I was like, fine, no problem, but there's no attachment around it. I'm noticing patterns in my life, like I started dating this guy who was Italian, who worked in hospitality, right? And I was like, okay, that's cool, my ex-husband was Italian, that's interesting that now I'm dating another Italian, and not really what I was intending, but it just happened that way. And then like 2 weeks later, I meet another Italian guy who works in hospitality, and it's about the same age. So I'm really noticing these manifestations that are happening in my life that I'm not intending, but actually creating as patterns. So I guess the thing is with manifesting, sometimes it's not what you're actually focused on that you create, it's actually what's underlying that focus. I want to tell you a bit more about that one. Okay, this is what it is. This is what that's about. Because there's certain trains of thought around manifesting. There's focus creates reality. You guys have heard of that, I'm sure. But then there's also beliefs create reality, right? So it's whatever you put your power into, whether it's your focus, whether it's your beliefs. So I've noticed that my beliefs around Italian men are the ones that are manifesting into meeting Italian men in my life who work in hospitality. My ex-husband used to work in hospitality. It's really funny because I have this belief around what they're like and what they're like with me, and that's why I'm meeting these men who work in hospitality. It's really interesting. So there's two ways that we can manifest, basically. To sum it all up, there's two ways. There's focus and there's beliefs. One is more your soul, your guess, your higher self when you're focusing, when you are creating. The other one is more your, I wouldn't say lower self, but more your ego, more your humanness that creates, it works on beliefs create reality. So it's whatever you put your power into, it's whatever you put more of your energy onto that really creates the things that you want, that things that you have in your life. That's what I've been noticing lately, and that's what I want to share with you today. Thank you.